So this will be the start of a long video, and the shameful part is I actually broke this thing a long time ago, so I actually don't have a way to lean my phone to where it'll stand up. So I'm trying to make something to stand it up on, and it's just falling down within itself. So let's see if it'll do like that. I guess it'll do like that for a little while. It was the start of a new year, and sadly, I'm adding more trouble to my plate. Let's see what I can do with this. I sat here and let this light on all night. You know, my light bill gonna be sky high. It's the beginning of a new year. Today is actually, only the 29th, Saturday, December. But I don't know if I'll be able to actually speak up on anything when the time actually comes, because I don't know what I'll be doing. Like now, I don't really know when I'm gonna eat this jelly sandwich. Or these links, or the links and the jelly sandwich. And I probably will do both. Being greedy like I am. Pretty greedy. I know I should be, what is it called? Not saving up. I've already done that a little bit. What is this called? It's called, God damn it. What's this shit called? Being sensible. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't care what you think it is. I don't care what it really is. It is whatever I call it, because I'm the one doing the talking shit. My thing is, I'm about to talk about the new year. That's my thing, so stay tuned. I'm going to put this on Facebook, although I can never do the live thing. The live never works for me. It's just like the Wi-Fi calling, the internet calling, the messenger. It never works for me. It always cuts in and out, so I find myself getting aggravated, just like I do, even though I don't punctuate or shit. Even I get upset whenever these speech to text apps don't catch my words, and I have to talk real slow or really pronounce every word in order for it to get my words correct, because it never does. I guess I don't know what's on different language or whatever. Maybe I talk in a foreign language. You can only hear my voice echo right now because of the fact that I need to do some more work as far as getting things together. I don't have things together just yet. Throw that in the video after a while too, what I'm talking about, but right now it's not about this, it's about something else. So, me myself, it's a bittersweet thing going on about this holiday thing in the new year thing. I don't know what I did for last year or about last year. I don't remember making a video. I remember I tried to get on my podcast or internet radio, and it didn't work out for me. I was never in the right area at the right time to receive the proper Wi-Fi service or proper coverage of Wi-Fi, whatever. Basically, my Wi-Fi was always cutting in and out. That's just not what I'm into. I get irritated real easily, and I just, No, that's just not what I'm doing. Pot is okay. I just cooked weenies in it yesterday, so it's alright. For last night, so it's alright. Don't trip. You see me just doodling it out or whatever. Don't trip. Mind your business. Mind your business. Right. Remind me of that post I keep seeing on Facebook. Talking about what are you doing? Posting something on Facebook or whatever. I post on Facebook just because I know somebody gonna be minding my business. Mind your business. I know what I'm doing. The year 2017, in order to understand why I'm grateful for what's been going on in 2017, you gotta understand what did or did not go on in 2016, 2015, 2015, 2016, whatever. You have to understand that first before you even understand why I'm thankful or even grateful or whatever we want to call this for what 2017 has done and brought. Yo, what it's worth, man. I've been in some crazy places, man. I've been in some crazy places. Let's just say the best thing that has happened to me within the last 10, 15, 20 years has been the birth of my son and my daughter. Daughter being the oldest, but yeah, I did say my son first. Nobody is over nobody, I'm just saying. Love them both the same, hate them both the same. As I tell them all the time, I hate you both the same. Same amount of hate for both of you. I don't really have a lot to talk about until I start thinking negative, which people credit me. Well, I know one person definitely credits me for being real negative. If you think that's all I do is speak negative, then you really don't know me and you're not actually trying to get to know me, and you never were. I mean, personally, what I do is I throw out the negative and I speak positive. Like, I say, yo, to make this move. But, you know, Johnny and Tammy gonna come and fuck shit up. And Roxy gonna come with a drug addict ass. Bad example, but I mean, the point is, I do say, you know, the negative part I'll throw. Earl Campbell's. Ain't nothing wrong with Earl Campbell's. You gonna eat these Earl Campbell's? Man, I'm so stupid, I need to put them in the pot. They're just looking at them. You got busy fucking. We'll eat these Earl Campbell. I'll say, well, you know, it's great to eat them Earl Campbell's, but, you know, if you eat too many, you'll be sick. Just cautioning. That's not negative, it's cautioning. But it'll be looked at as negative. Shut up. So negative stuff. So that's what it is. I say something like that. But all in all, I mean, well, you know, nothing bad, right? People credit me for being negative. Those are people I've been around for a long time. That's what's sad about it. What's really funny is that a person that works with me, people that work with me, we always have fun. No matter what job I'm at, we always have fun because I'm always stupid. Always stupid. That's my character. I like to laugh and have fun. Yeah, I'll speak negative. But those who work with me know I'm positive. always encouraging, always trying to help people. Always wanting to help people. And then I even want to help people so much I help the wrong people sometimes. There's a distinction between wrong and right, because it's no different than an evil villain and a superhero. It's not them, it's the action. So what I'm saying is basically, even though I just said the wrong people, there are no wrong people. It's what they do after you help them or with your help that you give them or that they receive. Perfect example of this, somebody helped me get a TV, a large TV, a big TV, a 40-some inch TV they gave me. I paid a little to nothing for it. It was clearly a $500 TV. Paid $300 and something for it. Handed it to him in cash, $300 and something. A year later, they're asking about the TV, which I paid for. So once you give somebody something, you don't have to check up on it, see if they lost it or whatever. But nevertheless, it wasn't just given. I actually paid a little for it. I mean, you could say it was given because it was a $500 TV, $600 TV, and I only paid $3 something. So you can't say that it was basically given, but still, even at that, it was still purchased. There was a money exchange. So anyway, this person has brought that up 3 times within the last couple of days that they've been out to see me, or they saw me at the job or whatever. You know, he might as well be the villain. I have the TV. I told you the TV was good. But even if the TV is not good, that's not your worry. You did what you needed to do to help me. That was to get a TV, which I had already announced to you I was going to get one. I was grateful and thankful for it. Still am. Even though people that actually know me know that I'm real simple. So a 40-something, 50-something inch TV I want. I look at them all the time. I'm not gonna get that. Why wouldn't I get it? Because it's not me. I'm simple. I'll take a 32 inch. I'll take a Walmart watch over the bling bling watch, the Gucci and all of that. I'll take it. I'm simple. I'm not like that. It's not me. I'm not flashy. I'm not loud. I'll take some little chain over the big ones that hang all the way down and stuff. It's not me. I'm not flashy. I'm not loud. I'm only loud when I'm excited and playful, jokingly stuff. I'm not loud. I don't do all of that. I don't need all of that. I don't believe in all of that. It's not me. It's never been my thing. If I ever had a car, it wouldn't be all, on deck, so to speak. Yeah, my inside would be cool. My inside would be cool, but it would be just cool as in, he got rugs in there, nice, and he got his car seat, what do you call it? Dang, the car cushions or whatever. I mean, just simple stuff. It wouldn't be nothing big, nothing loud. Not a loud person. So I hate arguments because I have to get loud when I get upset and angry. I hate to get loud. Except for when I'm excited. I'm back to this new year. I've already said what I said about that. Back to the new year. Let's say what everybody else is saying. Pack their stuff going into the new year with me. I can say what everybody else is saying. This year I'm not taking no L's, no losses. Truth of the matter is you gotta take losses in order to get some wins. Everybody knows that. You can't win everything. Win everything, every match you're in, something's wrong, it's rigged. Get Rocky. We love Rocky. Ooh. Eventually, we found out that all the matches were paid for. Ain't that what that dude told Rocky? All the matches were paid for until he got up to not even Apollo. It was after Apollo. I believe it was after Apollo. So you're not taking no L's. You're not planning to win. That's on me, baby. I told my daughter I could sing and rap. I love my baby. That's my heart. She probably missed this video or didn't. We're not gonna see this video. I love you, baby. When you see this video, and bro can sing and rap. I got keys, baby. Back to this year, yo. You gotta understand what I've been through for the past couple of years in order to understand why I appreciate the 17 year. I'm trying to make something happen in the 18 year. As I spoke of, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and I hadn't really been on the upside. I've been on the downside about everything. You know, I came here to Texas some years ago, and I thought I found what I needed, who I needed. I'm not going to get deep into that, but just say it wasn't what I thought it was. I don't know whether it was me, them, or both of us. It was not what it wasn't even what we needed. And I'm still believing in a team that never existed and that only exists from what I understand, what I see. That's why I had that one. That didn't work out, so my goal was not to be the usual baby mama, baby daddy thing, the drama, the issues. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through all of that. I don't want to put that upon our kids. I'm really trying hard not to go in that direction, even though that's all I see is it going in that direction. It's going to be really, oh my gosh, oh jeez. I'm sorry, I have to do this. Peanut butter, pretty good. I'm not here to talk about my relationship though. I'm never talking about my relationships on Facebook. I'll throw little clues out, but never actually say nothing. It's fun. Or social media, because I'm trying to put this on YouTube also. So anyway, I thought that was going to work out. It did not. But out of that time came two blessings, a son and a daughter. The love of my life. So that being said, that was the best thing that came up out of these last couple of years. Came down here to Texas because I actually needed help getting on my feet. Oklahoma born, Oklahoma raised. That's where I'm from. That's why I ain't bought into all the, god damn, I can't even, if I wanted to, I can't even do this. But I'm gonna try it anyway. That's why I ain't bought into all this slang, you heard me? I don't even know the slang here, talk, whatever, I don't know it. Accents or whatever you want to call them, I don't know. And all that. It's like I don't know none of the now rappers of the 17, 16, whatever, 2017, 2016. By the way, those of you who actually pay attention to me know I ramble on. That's what I do. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. You You want us to listen to your long ass, boring ass, stupid ass speeches. I'm playing. But there is realness in that sarcastic remark. So, anyway. Yeah, I actually needed help getting on my feet. That's why I came down here. Threw that in there because the same person who helped me get on my feet then, when I first got down here, I went back to them during the 15 year and stayed there for a couple of months or whatever, and things didn't go as planned, so I had to end up stuttering and stuff. I ended up coming back this way, and then I was that was after a relationship didn't work out. I thought it was gonna work out. I had came down here first and being with this person, relative, and I went ahead and got it on my own. Well, no, I went ahead and got with this person I thought everything was gonna work out with, and then in the 15th era, 2015 is not just exactly 2015, somewhere in that year. Just want to make sure I be precise with y'all. Y'all be trying to quote me on stuff and calling me lies and stuff. You know how y'all do it. So during that time of the 2015, I needed help again, so I went to that same relative. She was staying in another city this time, so Dallas or Fort Worth, or Allen, or McKinney. Went to a relative and stayed there for a little while, a couple of months, whatever. And I had to move around. It was time for me to move around. Both asked to, and because I knew it was time. Came back here. Actually, already had plans. On what I was going to do, because that's what I do. I plan stuff out. I wish I was the type of person that lived life on the edge, but that's not me. That's why I need somebody who lives life on the edge, so it can be a perfect balance, because life is about a balance. You gotta have good with the bad. All the people talking about leaving negative and all that, you're gonna suffer because you need that in order to appreciate the positive. You don't need a lot of it. It's no different than ketchup. You can have ketchup. You can have water. You need it at a percentage. You don't need too much of nothing. Too little of nothing. That's why I know I got health problems for real, because I do a lot of salt, I do a lot of sugar. I do a lot of sweets. It's on me, baby. So things didn't really work out, and I needed to go, so I did. What set this up for me to be able to be somewhat successful was that something bad happened. My foster mom, I lost my foster mom during that year. Well, actually during the previous year, I lost my foster mom. This is all about why I appreciate 17. So, needless to say, I got my hands on something that I needed, that she left for me, and I was able to come back here and set up in a hotel, a motel, the lower version of it. Able to set up in there for a little while. I've been in there for a while. just now coming up out of there, you know, celebrating my first Christmas with the inspiration of a friend, a coworker. I never do holidays. I never do holidays. I've never had anything to be grateful for. And the Christians will come at me. You're be happy for life. Just living. What's living when you're living alone, lonely, and sad and miserable? What is living? Find Jesus Christ, you can find everything in Him. And that's what you're taught to say. That is what you're taught to say. I know that is because I was taught all of that you're repeating to me. And I don't like being repeated to. I don't want you to tell me what you heard somebody else say about this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't want you to tell me what Johnny told Susie and Susie told Tommy. And now that you're grown, because you heard it all your life, now you're grown, you're telling everybody. I don't want you to do that. I want you to tell me about this sandwich from your experience, from your mouth, from your thoughts, your version. And that's why I dismiss everything that people say when it comes to that. I'm not against Christianity. I'm even against the whole religious system. I'm not against. And somebody said that, when I made a joke, I worship the devil. Somebody, I had to correct that, and they said that I believe in myself as God. I don't do that. I'm not God. We are all made in God's image, but I'm not God. I know better than that. And that's exactly what this other guy thought, and now he's on a different side of the playing field. No. I will not say that. But I will say, when you're coming at me, don't come at me reading through these scriptures and stuff. My foster dad is a preacher. I know all of that you're telling me. I don't want you to tell me that. I want you to tell me something else. Well, this is not about Christianity. Okay? I'm just throwing it out there. What is living when you're seeing everybody else do stuff that you want to do and you can't do? What is living? You mean to tell me I'm supposed to be thankful for living a miserable life because somebody out there has it worse than I do? That's what I'm saying. Guys are doing nothing but repeating the same stuff. Don't repeat nothing to me. Don't do it. Now, this was a story I was supposed to put on YouTube and my podcast later on. But because I'm telling you what I'm thankful for and why I'm thankful, I have to remind you of or let you know where I come from, and then, go forward. So follow me. This is going somewhere. Follow me. How was this? Follow me, but you better not trip. Because 9 trips ain't anything easier for you. Something. You know the song. Snoop Doggy Dogg. So, anyway. It wasn't until my kids were born that I actually felt like I had something to live for and something to be grateful for, because I can't really say anything was successful that I've ever done. I've been trying, I'm 39, been trying to do an online podcast forever and a day. I was trying to go to Oklahoma City School of Broadcasting. Louisiana had a school for broadcasting also. I wasn't really trying to get there because it cost more. And then when I got here, I thought I was going to be able to do a lot, and I didn't. So even, it just all fell, and that's my dream, that's my goal, to be online. I need to be heard. I need to be on this radio. I need to get on these airwaves. Even when we're talking about the black empowerment thing, we as black people need to be on the radio waves. We need to own our own radio station, not just be in there. And I'm not talking about just Dee in the morning and Skip Cheatham. Skip Cheatham is from somewhere. Is he from K104 here in Texas, or is he Louisiana? I was trying to mix it up. Oklahoma. I forgot who all is over there because I'm from Oklahoma, but then I've stayed in Louisiana and Texas. So I'm trying to give you a mixture of all. Nevertheless, I'm trying to be like, not trying to be like them. I don't want to say that. I'm trying to be heard. I need to be heard. I mean, I've written journals out the ass, and I mean, although my journals and everything is probably lost, I've written it. I have a lot of stuff to say. A lot of stuff that'll sound like babble. A lot of stuff that'll sound like philosophy. A lot of stuff that'll sound like conspiracy type stuff. But it all makes sense. And it's all me. I don't want you to just buy into my thoughts. I want you to think for yourself. Again, not a hit, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. Again, that's part of the reason why I don't like people talking to me about Christianity, because all they're doing is putting the same stuff out there. They're not thinking for themselves. If I hadn't met one yet that says something different. Why do you think y'all don't listen to Jehovah's Witnesses? Y'all want to hear the same stuff. Then you really don't want to hear nothing different other than what you believe in or don't believe in. It's supposed to be open-minded. Wait a minute, but then it says guard your mind. Well, everybody's guarding their mind. Shut up, I don't have a damn plate. Shit. Can I do this without being judged? My video already long, shit. So, I had something to be thankful for then, and I was, and I am. Put together that money that I was given and made something happen until I got a job and until I could actually afford to take care of myself. And because that was the first time in a long time I actually had to make myself known, I went ahead and showed everybody that I could be the parent that I'm supposed to be. I was not with my kids, but they had what they needed. Except for the unbroken home and the, all that good stuff. I've always been supportive and helping to supply them with few things. If you guys didn't know that, especially my daughter, she'll actually disagree with what I'm saying and go ahead and tell the story of how I always get them toiletries and stuff. Like I'm always getting them, that's not gonna do right, but okay, I'm always getting them toothpaste and stuff like that. I don't really get them nothing, I don't know why. That's just what I do, though. I'm sorry, I'm grunting and groaning like I'm old and shit. Just sit down. I don't ever actually just get them, stuff. I get them. Well, that didn't work out. I get them stuff like toiletries. I don't know why, man. Toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, soap. They can use that. And so, I mean, you don't want to ask them nothing. You don't ask them nothing. Don't ask them nothing. shit. Fuck it. So my point is though, when I'm rambling on, my point is though, I've always helped to take care of them. Although somebody might beg to differ, proof is right ever before us. So after getting this new job and holding on to it for a while, actually coming up off the street, because basically even when I had the hotel room, whatever, I was on it off the street, couldn't pay it. For a certain amount of time. After, stabilizing myself, then I was able to not be on the street, roaming around every other Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If I posted this video and you thought it was too long and you stopped listening, you're gonna miss the good part. Shame on you. Even though we lost a lot of people, I'm also thankful for my coworkers at Walmart. Some of them, without them, man, I wouldn't still be here. It's been rough. You need somebody to laugh and talk to. Because one thing about people, those who you find joyous all the time and laughing and playing and shit, they need somebody to laugh with them too, make them laugh, recharge them, We get drained. Helping everybody else fix their problems and stuff, and nobody's ever there with us to wipe our tears or whatever. So I appreciate one in particular by the name of Mickey Allen. Say your name correct, I hope. We just call her Mickey. She's been great. A great friend. Great at listening, or at least making me think that she was listening. Sometimes that's all that's needed anyway, so open ear, not actually opinions. Because most of the time we already have our mind made up of what we do and don't want to do, or whatever. We just need somebody to tell it to. We need to hear it. So, I also lost my, I said I lost my foster mom. I also lost my, my biological father. Well, that was during this year though. It wasn't even, so, I mean, now his cause was cancer. which I really need to check myself out. My scary self don't want to go unless I'm with somebody. Somebody goes with me. Now something that was said to me, trying to be disrespectful, I guess, when I've always been a good ass man. That's when that phrase can come into play. You need to be a better man for your kids. You take your ass to that damn hospital. This is the time that needs to be said. And that's why it needs to be said. The end of it needs to be to take your ass to that hospital. If you wasn't listening to this video, or you just found this video, or you didn't care to hear nothing in the video, but you try to pay attention as much as you can, even though I made you get lost or whatever, that you don't understand shit I'm saying, let's recap. This long ass 45-minute video is basically to say that I'm grateful and thankful for what's about to happen and what has happened, basically. But it just showed you how I went from not having anything to having a little something and being grateful and thankful for my kids. That came about in the O's, the triple O's, double O's, whatever. And I wasn't able to do a lot for them throughout these years, whether I'm in and out of job or not. I wasn't able to do a lot, but I did everything I could for them, as usual. And I always will. But then there came a time where I was on the street for a little while, about 2 or 3 months. Felt like I was at rock bottom. Worse than that, feeling like I'm not an inspiration to them, like I don't have nothing to offer them. And like I've always been a failure. Even my foster mom used to remind me, look, you don't ever finish nothing you start. So I'm trying to finish everything that I start, or at least something. On a recap, I'm also just told how you need to pay attention. The rest of the podcast that I'll be doing soon. You said a lot, but you ain't saying shit. You're right. Only those people who fuck with you, really fuck with you, will sleep by your side when you ain't talking about shit. Those are the people you want around you, regardless. Because they'll stick by you when y'all ain't doing shit, ain't talking about shit, ain't got shit to talk about, ain't got shit to do. So, I've done more than enough to be fired. And this job is still holding on to me. Make sure we get that correct. So I am grateful and thankful for that. And I told a friend, I said, if I lose this job today, I'm satisfied. A friend here, oh, I'm giving up. I'm not giving up, dude. That's not what I meant. I'm not giving up. I'm just saying I've accomplished a lot, and I'm satisfied with what I have accomplished, which is something spectacular for me to say because I'm never happy with what I'm doing. I'm always criticized, you know. I've always felt like I'm under accomplishing stuff, like I'm failing. I've always felt that way, but this year I felt like I really accomplished a lot. My son and daughter are older. Last time I could do something, actually do something for them, was when they were kids. They were babies, like, you know, not baby, but they were babies. They couldn't, well, I don't know if they could talk or whatever. I mean, I just feel like, you know, but I mean, I'm able to actually show them something. And when I came out here and got on my own or whatever, the motel room or whatever, I even showed them, hey, you know, your dad can be responsible. He's always been with your mom, up under her roof or whatever, but he can make his own living if he had to, if he needed to. Been there, done that before, but never in their eyesight needed them to see that. And there's just so much that I wanted them to see, you know. Stay in touch with them, you know. If Dad was away, would he talk to us? You know, yes, he will. He stayed in touch with us. Hell, he even gave us a phone. He's paying for it. He gave us a phone and told us stay in touch, you know. He calls us, he texts us, or whatever. And we have to share a phone. I don't like that, but it is what it is, you know. So I mean, yeah, this is a lot. And then I'm now, after 2 years of hotel life, whatever, I'm trying to work something out with somebody else, and that didn't work out. I guess I was supposed to pay everything for everybody and just let them all come. However the story goes, that didn't work out the way I thought it would. So now I do have a little area for my youngest to come to whenever they want, like I told them, whenever they want to or need to come or whatever. It'll be fine. They'll have to sleep on the rocks and the grass, but they'll be alright.